Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the pod, the Up for a Ride pod. We're sitting here, we're talking tonight with the famous Gregory Scott Henrich.
Middle name as well.
And I understand on very, very, very good advice, he only gets called that when you're in the shit. And right now, you're in the shit. So welcome, mate.
Thanks,
How are
mate.
you, buddy? What's going on?
I was going to say it was a pleasure to be here. I'm not too fucking sure.
You well?
I'm good. Yeah.
Mate, you can say a lot of things. I've known you for a bit, but I'm good is not one of them.
Well,
Try another answer.
bloody fantastic.
That'll do. Well, hang on. We've got to have something from the drinking vessel. So thank you, Rodney Fitzclarence, for this gift. Now, I understand you don't drink.
I don't drink, mate.
So you're one of the sensible ones.
Yeah, I'm silly enough without it.
I've heard, is there a story behind that?
No, look, not really. I wasn't really a big drinker as a kid growing up back home in Kinnabarabran. I drank more.
Cooner?
Yeah, mate. Country by heart.
Yeah, righto.
Only ever really drank for the taste. Love Jack Daniels. But when I was with my daughter's mother, when my daughter was born, I was a low income earner, so I cut things out of my life, and drinking was one of them.
Yeah.
So
you got 100 motorbikes since, and like,
I wished.
yeah,
I wished.
Yeah, but it costs a lot.
Look, it didn't cost as much back then as it does now, but wages were lower.
Yeah.
I was an apprentice carpet layer, for Christ's sake.
Dicky knees.
Oh, yeah. Glad I got out of that game.
Well, we're going to have I'll pour you a Coke, and I'll have a little cheeky one.
Appreciate it.
Hang on. Ooh,
Bubbles.
said Michael Jackson.
Oh, that one, that's just sad.
Well, cheers, buddy.
bro.
No worries. Don't drink it all at once. So, Coonabarabran, what's going on out there? So, was your old man a farmer, or you just come from the country?
Dad was a farmer. We originally moved to the farm just out of Kinnabarabran called Yolla Bribel when I was 6 months old from South Australia. So I was
Wow.
born in South Australia, but we moved to the farm in about 1988. Drought busted us, and we moved into town. So
So, what was the farm?
it was a bit of everything: cattle, sheep, grain. It's about
All the basic food groups,
all the
really.
basics, yeah.
Meat
So-
and lamb,
meat
on
and
bread.
lamb, bit of
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Used to share our own sheep and everything else, but it was 3,500 acres, I think. So, which is hobby farm back in those days, but they're smaller than that now, as far as I know.
When did you ride your first bike?
I was 4 years old.
4.
Yamaha MX-80, and I was always told. I used to see my brother and sister, because I'm youngest of 3, turn around in the paddocks on the motorbikes, and I always used to want to do it. All I wanted to do.
How'd that work out? Pretty bloody good, I say.
Look at me now. But no, my old man always said you can't ride it till you can start it by yourself.
Yeah,
So
fair.
at 4 years old, I ran inside, put my gum boots on, ran out, kick-started this MX-80, and my old man just went, oh, fuck.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said that.
So, but yeah, started on dirt bikes. First bike I had on the road was a 84 XL250, which I recently got back.
The same bike?
The same bike.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
What sort of nick is it in?
Pretty good. Just needs a motor redone. Frame-wise, everything's perfect. It's lived in my brother's shed in Dubbo for, Dad passed away in 2011, so before then. I'm just going to get the engine revitalised and...
Put some sticky tyres on it. Sunday fun day. Here we come, hey?
Tops out about 140, so I'll be at the back of the pack, but I'll definitely have some fun on it.
Sorry, 14. What's that?
But no, it was... And then I discovered sports bikes.
So, back on the XL, what colour was it?
It's red.
Right, I had a red XL 500. And, of course, it was in the days when you're bloody supposed to be on 250s.
Yeah.
And I just stuck 250 badges on it like more than 1,000 other people. And I remember it being at the lights, and I was next to an XL, it was a white one, XL 250, and the lights are green. I'm brap, I'm gone. And then second set of lights, he's sitting there looking like this, like, "Oh, that's a 500, you bastard," he said to me. It's like,
Cheating, mate.
yeah. But they're a good bike, and
Great bike.
that must be pleasing for you to get that back after all that time.
Mate, my brother and I both got our licenses on it. It was the first bike we rode legally on the road, I should say. Yeah. But, unfortunately, when I had it, the engine seized up, and it sat in the shed for quite a long while. So I was 18 then, I'm 46 now. So, and then when Dad passed away, my brother took it to his place in Dubbo and put new bottom end bearings in. I just got to get the top end done.
I was going to say, there's a fair chance I'll need a new set of rings.
Oh, good.
Maybe
chance.
a piston.
Good chance.
So, your first road bike, what was it?
It was a ZX7 on my L's.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. It wasn't a good thing to do, but...
it is what it is. It got you there.
What it is.
Yeah.
One of my brother's mates actually had a 96 ZX7 Jamie Manser, and he pulled up out front of home at Kinnabarabran one day. I want one.
Yeah, right.
And it was my dream bike. So absolutely loved it. But then my daughter was born, and I gave up bikes for a bit.
Yeah. So, and it's a fair call. You've got other responsibilities.
But it was more for my own safety, I think. And so my daughter had a father to grow up with.
Yeah.
But, and then it was quite a while I wasn't on bikes. I got back into the car scene pretty heavy. And then when I moved to Newcastle was when I jumped back in the bike scene, heavy, like head first, straight in.
So what was the first bike when you got to Newcastle?
Because I had to go through and get my licence again, it was a...
was that because you let it lapse or someone took it from you?
Let it lapse.
Tell us what really happened.
No, honestly, that was let it lapse. So, that time.
Yeah.
I've lost it a few. But, no, it was a GPX 250R Ninja. So the grey import version.
Mate, you love the Quackers, don't you?
I am a Quacker boy through and through.
Yeah.
Even though, as you know, I've got the Beamer race bike. But, I've always been a Ninja fan. Dirt bikes, always wanted a KX. Never got one.
Well, mate, Fleur, one coming, mate, hey? Anyway, so what was your working life? Like, right now you run an AMX store, which, I'm getting is something you love.
Absolutely love it.
What was the high-level pathway from 4-year-old bloody guy that kickstarted the...
No, they just kickstarted the AMX.
So what was your working pathway? Yeah.
Working path... Dad was a contract painter. So on the weekends, I'd help him a bit, cutting in until he ever let me do, wouldn't trust me on a roller. And there was an orchard just out of Cooney. I used to go out fruit picking in the school holidays and stuff like that. And then carpet laying, as we touched on before. That was probably my first real full-time job when I was with my daughter's mother at the time. Before that, I was just labouring for Dad's mates, builders, all that sort of thing. Because with Kinnabarabran, unless you're related to someone, your job life's going to be shit.
Yeah.
You got no chance of getting on the council or getting any sort of companies. Or
you're not plugged in, yeah.
And because we moved there from South Australia, we weren't related to anyone. So then, after my daughter's mother and I split up, I moved to Muswellbrook, and I started my bar career there. I was in the bar trade, hospitality, for about 12 years.
Yeah, right. No wonder you don't bloody drink.
I was a non-drinker at the time.
You're a non-drinker. Yeah, because you see these blokes ripping out $100 notes at a million miles an hour, get pissed and stupid, and then you go, glad I'm not that guy.
Yeah. There were some times I went, glad I don't drink, and other times I looked at people having an awesome time, having a few drinks. I'm like, maybe one day. But I was, 12 years in hospitality, 10 years of that was management. And then it just got too much. My daughter wanted to move in with me full time, and it wasn't the life I wanted my daughter to be, because at that point I was living in a pub at the back of the pub as the licensee. So moved to Newcastle and started driving trucks.
Wow, because I'm aware of the truck driving thing. Yep. I didn't know the others, the backstory.
Yeah. So I've had a few other things there, but main job path was hospitality.
And you saw the AMX ad, I'm guessing?
No.
You didn't?
No.
Tell me that. How'd you end up at AMX?
Well, I was working for a company in Carrington called Ocean Services with Dusty. Dusty got me the job there, got me out of that kind of truck driving. I was working stupid hours. And one of the owners of the company, me and him did not see eye to eye.
Yeah, right.
Long story short, I nearly put him through the fibro wall one afternoon, and
A little bit cranky, are we?
no, I got very cranky. When an owner of a company abuses staff for no apparent reason, I tend to get my back up. If I've done something wrong, I'll put my hand up. Yeah, that was me. I screwed up. But this bloke, he just, because he owned the company, just thought he could talk to everyone like shit. And I saw him talking to other guys bad and think, he'd done it to me. And I went, yeah, no cop in that. Got home, or got back to Flo's and flew in the door. I said, I need a new fucking job. I'm going to punch the shit out of Jared. And Flo being Flo.
The sensible one. Yeah.
She started looking up jobs and she goes, there's an AMX coming to Newcastle. I said, put me in. Put me in for full time. And a couple of interviews later, I was helping set up the Glendale store.
Wow.
And then, here I am managing Tuggerah.
And, what I love about, I'm actually proud of you, right?
Thank you.
And so I suspect some of your friends are too, not too many, but, you're carving a life for yourself that you want in a job that is in the middle of it. Now, I'm under no illusion that because I like coffee doesn't mean I necessarily want to run a coffee shop.
Yeah.
And it comes with all the, I've got to bloody make sure this shop is fully stocked. It's got the right stock in it. It's making money. And, people's experience there is good. So it comes with all that stress. But what have you learnt since you've been with AMX? Like, what have you learned about yourself?
What have I learned about myself?
No, dickheads. No. Sorry, mate.
Look, I'm more of a people person than I thought I was. I was before meeting Flo, before getting really deep into the bike scene, I didn't do much. I went to work, come home, spent time with my daughter. That was it. I had a couple of really, really close mates, but I struggled with big crowds and speaking.
I haven't noticed.
And speaking, in front of a lot of people and everything else. Yeah. And AMX has brought that out of me that I can actually do it.
Yeah.
I'm relaxed on the shop floor, selling gear. I can just talk to anyone about anything.
Well, you fucking took some money off me, mate. Jeez, I went in there. I went, yeah. Hang on. One of the joys of my life is when I get to ride with my lads.
Yeah.
And now I've got the KTM. Thanks, Donnie. The Ducati. Thanks, Donnie. And of course,
Cheers,
the Harley's kind of going. We went for a bit of a lap the other day, and we were running out of helmets that fit. And so I thought I'll nip down and buy a new one. And I'm shitty at my last showy. The fucking thing's useless. And I said I'd never buy another one.
Till you met me.
Yeah. And then we're pissing around and Charlesy was trying to bloody shoehorn me into something.
No, bloody Charlesy. I've taught him well.
And
I don't know. Can you hear me? Anyway,
just a minute. So I feel like I've got this going on. But when I put it on, it was so fucking snug, which is...
That's what we want.
Yeah, and I'm going deaf because at 100. And
only 100?
Yeah, and actually, pop that back, mate. I know it's worth about... I think $200 I got that for, I think.
Yeah, around about that.
And... But as soon as you said that's the one, you said it with such conviction. I'm like, okay, I don't need to look anymore. Yeah. And so don't fuck it up. If it's no good, I'm coming for you. You're right, like. But actually, what I got was someone that was totally involved with the category that knew their staff, and I was comfortable. I didn't think another thing. I just bought it.
Yeah.
And because I don't trust you. I mean, I'm like, no. And actually, I'm impressed that you've moved from a passion into a job and are making it your career.
Yeah. Like I never thought I'd be where I am, that's for sure. I always thought I'd either be bouncing around in a bloody truck seat or driving a forklift or something. This job's opened a lot of doors for me. I've met a lot of great people in this job.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's get to talk bikes all day. Like, not as much now being manager, I will admit.
Yeah, it's GP average transaction size.
Yeah.
All of that. How many people in the door? Yeah.
Yeah, deputy, bloody wages, stuff like that.
Well, Shauno and Gatesy in there, bloody going, look over there, and we nicked a pair of gloves.
You
No,
paid for it.
we never did.
No, Gatesy actually bought gloves.
Yeah.
He's not wearing the garden gloves anymore. Oh, my God.
Fucking things. Anyway, I like my gardening gloves. The
Bunnings gloves.
Actually, Bunnings is cheaper than AMX. Putting it out there, but I wouldn't want to fall off with the Bunnings gloves on.
No, you definitely got to be more protected in those Alps gloves you bought. 100%.
So, part of motorcycles is the community, and you talked before about people and whatever. Tell us about your experience around the motorcycle community.
Oh, it's awesome. No, some of the nicest people I've met. Also, some of the biggest assholes. But
He points at me.
Sorry, that was just. No, it's look. I've been in both the bike and the car scene. I was really deep in the car scene, and it's toxic. It really is. You don't have the right wheels on your car, or you get bagged to shit house. Different kind of bagging to what you do to everyone else, or everyone does to you.
It's more the other way, I suspect. But
but in the bike, it's everyone wants to help everyone. Like it's not very often where if someone's has an issue, someone always puts a hand up to help, regardless. It's just a big community, big families. It's best way to put it for me, really.
Yeah, interesting because we run the Sunday Fun Day.
Yes.
And from time to time, someone
didn't turn up when I was there.
bike. Let that fucking go, all right? But you don't have to for a bit. But look, find a date in the calendar. I don't care when it is. I actually don't care. Find a date and then write in the calendar, invite me, and says this is the day I'll get over. Turn up to a Sunday Fun Day and I cancelled. All right, I don't care what day it is, but just pick the day and then you get over it and we'll be fine.
I was going to say, does this include SMSP? Does it have to be a Sunday Fun Day?
When did I not turn up to an SMSP?
Oh no, I'm just saying we need it. We need.
Oh no, 100%. I had someone ask me. I think Alison, you said, "Are you bringing the diner out to the track?" And I'll go, "No, it cost a lot of money last time." I'm like, but I do have other bikes, so I'm keen for another track day, and I'm also keen for now we want to do an overnighter, and a few of us. Sean, how many positions did we get? 8? 10. But because you and me are going, there's 8, and then there was someone else wanted to do it. Well, it was another 2. Charlesy. So we said we're going to do an overnighter on a $500 scooter or their equivalent, and then document it. And I'm looking online, mate. We might have to pull it up to 1,000, I reckon, but it's got to be a shit box, and I think that'll be a really good event.
Definitely.
And sometime in October, yet to be determined. But we do need another track day, definitely.
100%.
And
do you know anywhere where we can get some parts?
yeah. Good question. Shauno said, want to know if we would get some parts.
Not for a
anyone?
fucking diner, sorry.
Yeah.
You try Rollies.
Yeah. Try the tip. Now, I know that track's been a good, fun part of your life, and why?
It's don't have to risk losing your license for one.
So, have you
lost my license?
Yeah.
Fuck. Too many.
Right.
Yeah.
So if they use the camera on your number plate and looked up your history, it'd be like a rash all over the computer.
It'd be pull this guy over. He's up to no good.
What's your points tally now?
Now unfortunately it's at 5. I got done the other day on the way home.
Car?
Bike.
Dang.
With the better half, but we won't go there.
Did she get nicked too? Yeah. That's gold. Sorry, Fleur.
Yeah.
So track is good, and actually, in truth, it's not hard to nick over the speed limit in anything.
Oh, mate.
And sometimes you're just unlucky.
Well, especially like the bikes that Fleur and I ride. Speaking of which, that'd be her.
Fleur, we're talking, all right?
Sorry, boys. I can't put on silent because of my watch. But, the bikes we ride, they'll do 150 in first.
On the track, of course.
Yeah, on the track. Yeah, definitely on the track. But yeah, like I said, it's so easy to just give the slightest hit and you're 40 over like that. It was lucky we did get a very reasonable high patrolman, and he did knock it back for us quite a bit. Otherwise, I'd be walking right now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he was that good, that nice.
So I ran. All I had was 1 point for 2 years, and I kind of didn't care. Like, if I go, I go. And sometimes you can just get nicked on the silliest thing.
Yeah.
And most of the points, actually, I lost most of them. I went to Melbourne for a week, and they got these hidden fucking cameras, and they're all 6 over or 3 over, and I go 3 over, fuck off, and I won't say it, but I wanted to do something to the fine that would leave a mark on it and go, this is what I think about your fine, but I won't say it.
Yeah,
right?
Victoria's savage.
Yeah, and actually between that and the parking fine, because I was over parked somewhere at 9 o'clock at night for 15 minutes longer than I needed to be.
Yeah.
That was a $250 fine. I said, Victoria can get fucked.
Yeah.
And I nearly lost my licence. And there was no big story there. It was just bullshit.
Yeah, just Vic, every time I go there, my daughter warns me, because both my son and my daughter live in Victoria.
Yeah.
Flo's brother, my brother-in-law, lives in Victoria. And obviously Phillip Island's there. So we go there quite regularly. But my daughter's always like, be careful of the cameras. They even got these point-to-point bastards.
Yeah, we got them here now.
Yeah, yeah. I got pinched by one of them a year ago too. But
We should turn this potty into fines that Greggy's had.
oh, don't. Yeah.
No, but circling back to the track.
Yep.
You run pretty well. I heard you've upgraded from the white group.
yeah. Running red group. Been running red now for a bit over 2 years. Look, I'm all right. Like, there's a lot of guys out there faster.
It's quick, isn't it?
Yeah. Like, you got Mitch, who's fast as, and Kane from Bryson's. He's absolutely killing it at the moment. But being in red group, you're out there when the ASPK boys and that are out there, and Jesus Christ, that's a whole different kettle of fish.
And the big Harley was out there the other day, apparently.
Yeah, the big bagger.
Yeah, mate, I can't wait to see those boys go.
Look, the baggers are going to be better to watch than that stupid Moto E.
Oh, well, I don't know if you saw them. I think it's like sewing machines. It's dead set. Bullshit.
Sounds like remote control cars going around the bloody track. When I first saw them as a support racer in the Euro standards over there, Flair and I, like, because we watch MotoGP every weekend.
Yeah.
And watching these, Moto E's coming on, we'll check it out. We thought it'd be a little bit more exciting than it was, and it just sounded like a bunch of kids playing with remote control cars.
Well, on the Bagger World Cup, which is part of the MotoGP, Caccini's pulled out this week, so the Italians are out, and they hadn't picked a rider. And I was waiting for them to give me a call, and I think the thought of me riding a bike, one of their bikes might have been dissuaded them from entering the thing. Or I could have just made that up in my head.
You could have. Or
Yeah.
They've seen what you do to the dyno regularly. So
they'll never make it.
You'll cost them a lot of money.
Yeah. Anyway, they're out apparently, and so there's an announcement about who's going to replace them.
Yeah, right.
But they're only starting in a few weeks, so
Yeah.
this will be super interesting.
It'd be good to see. Like, I'd love for them to do a support race at Phillip Island.
Oh,
I think that would be nuts. Like, I give Harley, I take the piss out of Harley's big time, like, sports bike rider. But those baggers,
they go good.
They're a whole different kettle. I'd love to see them going full noise down the main straight at PI and tipping into turn one through to Southern Loop. That would just, the sound of that.
They crack.
Oh.
Well, I say that, MotoGP bikes are the most fine-tuned.
No, they're nuts.
The whole engineering, and there's decades of development stacked up. On a bagger, they just made the motor bigger, right?
And hollowed out the bags.
Put some brakes and a bit of suspension on it, and they got this bloody cowl that they sort of bolted on because the rear cylinders were shitting themselves because they're getting too hot.
Oh, right.
And so it's pretty technical, right? and I just love how rural that is, and I think it'd be good racing.
Yeah, I think it'd be awesome. Like I said, I bag the shit out of Harleys quite regularly, but.
I know.
Especially one. But, it's going to be awesome racing. It, like I said, it's going to be a lot more exciting than Moto E.
So we were down the track once with you guys, and a few of us went down, and The community down there was awesome. I don't know, it might have been 50 people there. I made that up, but I didn't count. But there was a lot of people there.
There was a lot.
There would have been 20 bikes easy.
Easy.
And I remember one of the track officials come up to me later.
Aside
from the guy that tapped me on the shoulder and said, "You got to go back to white," which pissed me off.
Yeah.
But anyway, aside from that, he said, "Where are you blokes from? Like, everybody's just having a good time and blah, blah, blah." When I say blah, 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 I'm too lazy to kind of repeat what he said. But what I got from it, he was blown away by the community and all the fun and all the piss take that was going on. And they just wanted to be part of it. And that's what you get out of our community. It's fantastic, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's track is like you have fun riding on the roads with your mates and doing Sunday fun days and the Thursday night rides with naked bikes and everything else.
Yeah.
That's awesome, but the track hits different, especially when you're out on the track with a group of mates.
Yeah.
There's competitiveness there, but it's also friendly competitiveness.
Oh, it's fun. Yeah.
Like that day with you for at the track, it was probably one of the best track days I've had in the last 5-6 years of going to the track.
Mate, you need to get out more. It was awesome, wasn't it?
It was great.
Yeah,
it was great, like seeing you and Brenda turn around on the Harleys and you giving bloody
Kevin
Kev a spanking. Sorry, Kev.
And Kevin spanks himself, to be honest.
Yeah, true. No one else will do it. But
I'm not.
no, not really. But yeah, look, as you know, Fleur and I have been there a fair bit, and we know quite a few of the people that run the show, run the day, and talking to Rob afterwards, he's literally said to us, "When is all coming back?" He loved the camaraderie, he loved the piss takes and everything, and we still were safe doing it, except for some guys coming in when the checkered flag was out and didn't come in. But
actually, all my bike was fucking ping, ping, ping. Ping. And look, you build relationships through common interest.
Mm-hmm.
That's, you think about what's going on here.
Yeah.
And what I love about what you and Fleur do, you got this common interest, which a bike. I'm sure you got other common interests, but definitely the one that I can see is that.
That's the strongest.
And to see you guys building that through the track and the bikes and whatever, and I think it's awesome. And I know that it's real and strong.
Yeah.
And
look, we met through bikes. I met her at Harry's.
Hey, tell me the story, mate. I don't know this story.
No, look, I used to go to Harry's regularly with the old crew I used to ride with, Let's Ride. And I departed ways with them when Pat and Lisa moved on and a couple of Muppets took over.
Which Muppet? What? No. Was it the two old blokes that are up in the... in the yeah.
But, and then I just started doing Harry's bike nights.
Yeah.
On Fridays. And Flo was in there with a couple other guys that she'd met through the bikes and mutual friends. And, yeah, we just started regularly meeting up for rides. And turned out when we started getting to know each other, she literally lived across the road from me in Belmont.
Yeah, right.
Or but, like, where I was on Red Road, she was just across the road and up a bit. And, yeah, we just hit it off, really.
So who made the first move? Let's cut to the action.
It was 100% her. The best way to put it, she's probably going to kill me for saying this, is she rattled my fence. She'll know what I mean. But look,
keep going.
But no, look, Fleur's the best thing that's ever happened to me. Without by far.
That's awesome, mate. And actually, I concur. I don't know her like you know her, but I know her to be level-headed, balanced, and she wears that bike fucking well.
She wears any bike well.
Yeah, she does.
Like,
and when she turns up to a Sunday fun day, I go, good, because it's usually blokes, and she mixes it with the best.
Oh, she does.
Yeah.
She doesn't think so, but she really does.
Yeah.
Like, I've got a photo of her on her jigsaw on the track, and it's all, like, without talking up my ass, it's ASBK level.
She's over, yeah.
She just looks perfect, where I'm just all lanky and hanging off the bike like a dickhead. But And when it's on the road, like under the speed limit, of course, she, like you said, she holds it with the best of them.
Yeah, she wears it well.
There's guys in the naked bike crew who love sitting behind Fleur to follow her lines when we ride. She doesn't realise how much of a following she's got.
Yeah.
Like, when she unfortunately had that crash, that's where the big following came out.
Yeah. It's funny how, well, it's not, no one's laughing, but it's interesting that when at points of stress, where, you see people fully expressed and showing their true feelings, because there was a lot of that come out then, wasn't it? Like I turned up to see her once, and there was like, get a fucking ticket. There was people lined up. Like there was lots of people wanted to make sure that she knew we were thinking about it.
Oh yeah, like the support from UFA and NNB was crazy.
Yeah.
And obviously Fleur's circle of friends that aren't in the bike circles.
Who are all these buffheads hanging around?
No, look. But yeah, the support we had was phenomenal.
Well, I like it. I like that you got a little teary when I'll call it cutting the onions, but I like, because what that meant is there was a moment of authentic conversation there about what that meant to you. And that's thank you for sharing that moment and with everybody else. So you got the shop open. The Thursday night that you had the soft launch. There was about 100 bikes there.
Oh, it was nuts. So we opened normal time, 9 o'clock in the morning. It was just constant foot traffic all day till about 3:30, 4 o'clock, and then
the idiots arrived.
And then it was like the word got out to the Central Coast that AMX was open, and it went from 1 bike to 10 bikes to 20 bikes to 30 bikes. And because we're open on Thursdays, late night shopping, we're open 8:30 at night. And I sort of knocked off about 5:30 but I hung around till we closed. And outside, and then another big group of bikes, and then the N&B from Newcastle rolled in.
And there was a billion of them.
Oh, I think there was about 30 of them.
Yeah.
Rolled over together, which...
You could hear them 10 minutes before you saw them,
I could hear them coming down Tuggerah Straight.
Yeah.
I think that's Tuggerah Straight.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just phenomenal, the amount of bikes. And first thing I started thinking when all those bikes were there was, I'm going to start planning a bike night.
Yeah.
Once we've had the grand opening, hopefully within a month and a half, I'll have something kicking off for a bike night on Thursdays.
Perfect. So when is the grand opening?
Grand opening is the 28th.
28th of
This
March.
month.
And
that's a Saturday, isn't it?
Saturday, yeah. And can you share the plans, or are they still?
I can share the
undercover
plans. So we have up to, like, specials wise, up to 20% off store wide.
Fuck! Now you tell me, you stitched me on the bloody helmet.
No.
The $200 I paid for that high-end shoe is fantastic. Thanks for that staff discount, right? Like, sorry,
that 20% is everything except for Shoeies, tech airbags, everything else, which will have 10% off. So we're gonna have Donnie from Monza, who's going to be doing a tech air deployment. Yeah. With the new...
Hey, I'm Michelin man enough without any of that shit. Hey?
With the new MX one. As well, he's going to have a Chiggy setup, so you can see what the Chiggies do. Something I think Simon would be probably interested in having a look at. We're going to have Russ from Powersport Central's displaying bikes.
Big Russ?
Big Russ.
Good looking haircut, that guy. Carry on.
Nice. You guys must have a collection of Mr. Sheen somewhere else.
No, we fucking love the ball head.
Also, we'll have, I don't know if you know him, Boris from MotoPG.
I listened to him.
He's going to be there doing book signing.
Fantastic.
So
I'm keen to bloody say hello to him.
Yeah.
He's a funny fuck.
He's a loose unit.
Well, we are in our own way, but he's funny, eh? He's funny.
I met him when I went down to MotoGP with AMX. I think it was 22 or 23. He done a book signing at Australia. He's got quite a big following.
Yeah. His podcast's fantastic.
Oh, it's great. Yeah. It's great. But
Moto PG.
Moto PG.
There's nothing fucking PG about
Nothing
that.
PG about it. And if you want a good laugh about MotoGP, get into it.
No, it's funny as. Yeah.
I've listened to it in my car driving home from Phillip Island and stuff like that. And
it makes me happy.
yes, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
But it's just going to be we're going to have a coffee van there too as well. Repco are also having the open day on the same day.
Yeah, right.
We decided
So it'll be a full car park.
Full car park. They're having a car show. So if you got nice cars, nice bikes, bring them down.
I don't know anyone with a not. Sorry, it's not me.
Poor old Pappy.
Fucking Harley.
But that's the reason why we went with the 28th, because if you don't know, Repco and AMX are owned by the same company.
Yeah, right.
GPC Asia.
Yeah.
So we're under the same umbrella. So when we got told they were doing a car show on the 28th, I pushed with my powers to be to get our open day on the 28th to have the same day. So we're going to take over that car park.
Look out. If you were to describe how you feel when you ride a motorbike, how would you describe it?
Oh. Past happy. I can't put in a word to it, to be honest. There's no one word that I can describe it. Depends how I'm riding. If I'm just cruising, just chill, relaxed, free. If I'm on the track, it's just pure adrenaline. It's just, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Loving it. Love the rush. Exhilaration.
Well, I get everything you've just said then. In fact, what I get, no matter whether you're going fast or slow, it's like going to the movies, right? You're somewhere else, totally somewhere else. If it's a good movie, it's a shit movie, not so much. But if it's a good movie, just totally, like an hour and a half or whatever, it just goes like that.
Yes.
Because everything's just, you're just in the middle of it all. When I went for a run with the boys the other day, my lads, Cal is on the dyno and he rides like me, and I know, which is probably a problem, but anyway, he gets off, he goes, I forgot how fucking good that feels, right? Because he doesn't ride much.
Yeah.
And what I got for myself was, we take that for granted. We do it every weekend or pretty much, and it's something that's common, but we should never forget how good it makes us feel.
How good it is. How good it is. Like, when I gave up riding for a bit after my daughter was born, when I jumped on that GPX 250, I thought I was on the fastest thing in 2 wheels, and it wasn't. But it's just it's hard to describe how it feels, especially to a non-rider. Someone that doesn't ride doesn't get it, doesn't get that exhilaration, doesn't get that feeling. But it's I can't.
Actually, it's funny talking about non-riders. Don't ride a motorbike. I work in bloody emergency, and there's blokes coming in there all the time. And I say, where else would they take them? Fucking Bunnings? I mean, really? Of course you're going to go to emergency. That's where you go.
Yeah.
But it's the risk we take, but we do it anyway.
Exactly. Like, we're open to the elements. Yeah, we get the saying temporary citizens or whatever they want to call us, but I reckon going fast I've read it on a post, and I 100% agree with it. You live more than 5 minutes going fast on the bike than most people do the whole life.
Yeah, I agree. I was on the Ultra once with a girl in the back, and we come up behind this, what are those 3-wheel fucking things?
Oh, Can-Am.
Yeah, and it was a touring one, which is like worse. And it was doing like 80 in 100 zone, and I'm just, get the fuck out. My head's going off. God, and 2 up. Anyway, I pull out to pass them, get beside them. Well, if that couple wasn't 85.
Yeah.
And I went from, good on you, mate.
Yeah,
it's
good
like,
on you,
and I'm like, how fucking good are these guys?
Yeah.
And I will ride a Can-Am when I fall off too many times. So
Well,
I've fallen off, but...
Turn the dyno into a tri.
Yeah. Yeah, but maybe. I love that. You know, it's something that'll take us out probably, but we enjoy it anyway, and we're all dying of something.
No,
And,
exactly. Like, it's, yeah. I'd rather go out doing something I love than in a bed.
Yeah, with 100%. Now, moving away from the subject of dying,
That'd be a good idea.
I just want to say that I've loved watching you grow in your journey. I've enjoyed riding with you. I've enjoyed riding with Fleur. Probably ridden with Fleur more than you.
I guarantee it.
And you got responsibilities, and I can't wait to see how the next few years roll out for you.
Thank you.
Your head down, tail up, and you're getting shit done. So
Appreciate it.
I love that we've had a chat tonight. I've found out a bit more about you, and if you're watching this far, good on you.
Well done.
You've figured out a bit more about Greg. Now, any of those stories you can use to try and get a discount. And
Bribing me now, blackmail coming in. Look out.
Yeah, don't be frightened to say, can you do a better price? But you got our support on the store in Tuggerah, only a few minutes from home. Happy to support a bike night if I'm around.
Appreciate it.
And we'll do whatever we can to help. And I need a fucking AMX sticker up there. So, mate, you're a bloke that gets shit done. Get me one, all right?
Okay, you want
to... Right. All right, so you can see it. It can't be as big as our favourite up for sign here.
I've got something up my sleeve. Don't worry about that.
Anyway, Greggy, lovely to talk, mate.
It's been a pleasure.
Take care. And can't wait for the opening on the 28th. So, cheers.
See you all then. Cheers.
Motherfucker.